This is Carl with the three things I'm watching for Tuesday, April the 29th. Starting out, we got a statement out of the White House yesterday that E15 would be approved for summer usage, a temporary emergency usage. Immediate reaction was, well, this will be positive for corn demand. Here's the thing, we've had emergency uses of E15 for the past several years here for summer use. I believe it's 4 or 5. I'd have to check to be sure. But the thing is, it's really not a factor for corn demand. There was some questions in the market. Well, this will boost ethanol demand, and bottom line, it just ethanol demand probably won't slow, and that's good. I mean, our ethanol demand has been pretty good. Last few weeks have gotten a little shaky with the exports uncertainty, of course. But bottom line is, it's not really going to be that much of a factor for the market, unfortunately. Like I said, more than anything, it's going to keep our demand from dipping. Broad picture, though, energy values on a whole have been suffering, and that's more of a factor for the ethanol industry right now than anything. So it's good news, don't get me wrong, but it's not market moving news that came out yesterday. We did get the planting numbers that came out, and no surprise, corn and soybeans, spring wheat planting all in line with what trade was expecting. No big surprises there. Crop is emerging. Still, the question keeps coming up. What will planting mean for acres? United States currently, or USDA currently projecting 95.3 million acres in the United States this year. Starting to hear some talk that we could go above that. If I was a betting man, I would probably take the unders on that 95.3 million, simply because of some of these delays we've seen, a need for replants in some parts of the U.S. already. It's not gangbusters and great. I mean, I'm seeing good weather and good planting, obviously, but is there enough to top 95 million acres? That's the big question right now. One thing I can tell you is that if that number does continue to ratchet up and we do continue to see higher corn plantings, you're going to see the national yield come down as well. Because you're going to start seeing acres planted that by all means shouldn't be, more than likely, and that will drag down yields. So more acres doesn't necessarily mean a lot more production. Matter of fact, you could see production, not go up near as much as you think if we add in more acres at this point. Final thing watching today, two big reports are going to come out. The March JOLTS report, the job openings report. Going to watch that one. And my opinion, more importantly, consumer confidence data is going to be released today. Those are going to have major impacts on the outside markets, more so than the commodities. But watch what they do with the managed money crowd. If we start seeing bigger job openings, which reports, from the street say that jobs are getting harder to find, and consumer confidence, we've seen this back off in the Michigan numbers and a few other ones. So could be a little bit of an interesting data come out there. Two things definitely want to watch in today's session. Those are the three things I'm watching today.